Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. It's been that long I can't even remember my own intro. Oh my god. I love how I made that channel intro for myself and I've only used it a handful of times. I say I made it, my brother made it. Thanks, Dylan. So I have got a couple of video ideas planned. But for this one, if I still have the questions, because I may have deleted them. Oh yep, I do. A while ago, I wrote a list of questions down that people might want answers to. So I'm going to ask them and answer them, obviously. Ow! Oh, there was a cable underneath my ankle. I've just been trying to record a cover, but it failed, so I scrapped it. Anyway, so the first question is, what do you see? So most sighted people have a misconception that blind people just see black. The dog is barking, the toilet is flushing, and everything is making noises. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm reading the questions off my iPhone. I've got my headphones in. Oh, why is he doing that? Why is he making that voice? But that's false. We don't see black so much. I mean, I don't really know how to explain what I see, but what I see specifically is bright light. I have about, I always say 30 to 40% light perception, but I don't actually know how much light perception I have. It's not useful enough to see shadows or to see shapes. I can just see bright lights. Okay, next, how do you dream? We, as blind people, and me, obviously, dream like everybody else. We go to sleep, we dream. Because it's your subconscious that makes up the pictures and the dreams while you're asleep. So this sounds weird, and it might not be the same for everybody, but I sometimes can hear, smell, and touch, and I want to say feel, but it's the same with touch, really, isn't it? No, feel, like emotionally, or if something happens to me. In my dreams. And sometimes when I dream stuff, I have to make sure that when I wake back up, I'm actually back in my room. I feel my bed, smell my room, and listen to my surroundings. How do you read comments or posts on social media? So, on Apple products, there is a screen reader called VoiceOver. Android products, TalkBack, Windows, any screen reader that you decide to use. I very rarely go on Facebook on my laptop. Very rarely go on any kind of social media on my laptop, to be honest. It's just so much easier on my phone, but I use VoiceOver for Apple products. I have been currently testing. Oh my god. I'm currently testing an Android to see whether I would be able to switch. I'll do some videos on that in the next coming weeks. Do you know what colours are? So, me, for colours, I associate colours with objects. Or, you know, things that I've been told, yeah, this is that colour. Like the sky. The sky is blue. The sun is yellow, I think. Golden yellow. Not like a horrible yellow, but a golden yellow. The grass is green. The sea is blue. you know, those kinds of things. But how do you explain colour to a blind person? Go ahead. How do you use an ATM or a cash machine? Same thing. Some genius invented talking cash machines. Don't know when it happened, but it happened. I used one just before Christmas, and it stole my money. How rude. I wasn't quick enough, so it took the money back. But I normally get someone to get money out for me because it's just quicker. If I need money, that is. A lot of the time I just pay on my card. How do you identify your clothes and what goes with what? So my mum or my sister always come clothes shopping with me. And if it's not my mum or my sister, then it's my PA. And she kind of knows what I wear. Or she knows what I like the feel of. I wear a lot of black leggings. Unless I'm wearing jeggings or jeans, then they're like light blue. I think one's black. Maybe some other colours. I don't know. And I just put whatever top to black bottoms, and half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. And if it doesn't work the first time, like if I've worn an outfit for the first time and Mum said, "Oh, that looks nice," then I'll remember, "Oh yeah, this jumper goes nice with these jeans." Or if we're out and I'm buying like full outfits, then my mum will go, "Oh yeah, that top will go well with your, I don't know, blue jeggings or something." So I don't remember all the colours of my clothes. That would be impossible, although some people can. I just can't do it. I've never been able to do it. Like the top I'm wearing now, I know it's a Harry Potter top, but I can't remember what colour it is. And I think my leggings are black. Wow, it actually made a noise for a notification. It hasn't done that in a while. How do you how do you identify people? I am very good at remembering voices. Although if there are too many voices in the room, I'm screwed. And it has happened once. Or twice. Most recent being at a Christmas meal. The company that provides me with my PAs, one of the managers came up to me. And I kind of knew who it was, but I kind of didn't fully recognise the voice. And then I said to my PA, I was like, "Is that..." I'm not naming names. And she was like, "Oh yeah, it was." I was like, I do want to say, but I could hear too many voices, and it's just, yeah. Sometimes too many voices can be sensory overload. But yeah, I identify different people by voices, if I know them at least. If not, then I don't know. But I don't look at the face. I don't know how tall they are. Sometimes I can tell if they're short or tall by where the voice is, but I don't know. You know, don't know the hair colour. I sometimes can tell if they're old or not from a voice, but yeah. How do you get around your area, and is this difficult? I use a long cane. A white long cane. Yep, I'm a long cane user. And getting around my area isn't difficult, but you know, I had to learn the routes before I could do it, so, but it's not difficult now. If I wanted to go to town, I could easily go to town, but in the current situation, I'm not going to town alone at the moment. And even if I was going to town alone, I couldn't get to many shops because they're not easy to get to. How do you interact with people with different disabilities? To be honest, a disability doesn't change the person. I mean, the only disability it is hard to interact with is people with, like, I don't know, for example, non-verbal autism. I obviously can't sign, and I can't see them signing. So me trying to interact with someone with non-verbal autism can be a little difficult, but sometimes I figure out what they're trying to tell me, like, I don't know, if they touch me or touch something, or, you know, I'm like, oh, that's what you want. But a disability doesn't change a person, and I get on very well with people with other disabilities. Do you refer to yourself as visually impaired or blind? I refer to myself as blind because I am. You know, I have no useful vision, but sometimes I do refer to myself as visually impaired, and technically I do still have some vision, but it's just lights, you know, light perception. I can see lights. I just don't have any useful vision to use. So I refer to myself as blind. Some may refer to themselves who also have light perception like me, but don't have useful vision. They might refer to themselves as visually impaired. It's just a personal preference, really. And the last question is, how do you explain to a child that you can't see? So it depends how young the child is. Sometimes saying I can't see is enough, and they get it. They eventually get it. But in the cases of all my cousins, I'm going to take my headphone out because there are no more questions. Also going to lock my screen, but I'm going to take my headphones out and plug them back in because there's a bug in iOS at the moment. In the case of most of my cousins who are way younger than me, I used to say to them, well, my eyes don't work. And they used to say, well, what do you mean your eyes don't work? And I, would say to them, well, what can you see when you shut your eyes? And they said, nothing. Well, that's what I can see. Why don't you try? Shut your eyes. They shut their eyes and they'd be like, oh, yeah. I'd be like, well, that's what I see. I don't see anything. My eyes don't work. It's just the easiest way to explain to, children that I can't see. My eyes don't work. Or I should say my eyes don't work properly. They work. They open and close. Like normal eyes. I think when I eventually get a teaching assistant job and I'm with younger kids, I am going to use that. If they say, oh, what's wrong with your eyes? I'm just going to say, well, they don't work. And if they say, well, what do you mean they don't work? Then I'll just say, well, shut your eyes and tell me what you can see. And then if they tell me, oh, I can't see anything, well, that's me. So that is all the questions I had written down. If you or anybody you know has any more questions about being blind or visually impaired, put them in the comments. I will answer them as best I can. I hope you liked this video. I hope you're all staying safe in the current situation. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be loads more videos coming up. I know I keep saying that, but there is... I keep saying I'll try and film once a week. I am definitely going to be filming once a week now. This counts as the video for this week though. I'm not going to be filming any more videos for this week, obviously, because we only have today, and then technically Sunday. Week starts on Sunday, right? Or unless you want to be technical, then week starts on Monday. But yeah, so turn on your notifications to be notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!